Miché Solomon always knew who she was, or at least she thought she did. Growing up in Cape Town, South Africa, she had a loving home, doting parents, and a happy childhood. Her mother, Lavona, and father, Michael, adored her, calling her their princess. She never questioned where she came from. Why would she? But in January 2015, everything changed. That month, 17-year-old Miché met a new girl at school, Cassidy Nurse. The connection between them was immediate, almost unsettling. They looked so much alike that their classmates joked they could be sisters. Miché felt drawn to Cassidy in a way she couldn't explain. Then they took a selfie. The resemblance was uncanny. When Cassidy showed the photo to her parents, Celeste and Morn Nurse, they were shaken. They had been searching for their firstborn daughter, Zephanie Nurse, for 17 years. She had been kidnapped from Groote Schuur Hospital in 1997, just 3 days after birth. Every year since, they had celebrated her birthday without knowing if she was alive. Desperate for answers, the nurses asked Cassidy to find out Miché's birth date. "When were you born?" Cassidy asked. "April 30th, 1997, Miché answered without hesitation. Cassidy's blood ran cold. That was Zephanie's birthday. The nurses contacted authorities, and soon, social workers arrived at Miché's school, calling her into the headmaster's office. They told her an impossible story. She wasn't Miché Solomon at all. She was Zephanie Nurse, the long-lost baby stolen from her mother's arms 17 years ago. Miché refused to believe it, but DNA doesn't lie. The test confirmed the truth. Everything she knew about her life was a lie. She was immediately placed in a safe house, forbidden from returning home. Meanwhile, the woman she had always known as her mother, Lavona Solomon, was arrested and charged with kidnapping, fraud, and violating the Children's Act. Miché was devastated. She didn't see herself as a victim. The woman who raised her, who loved her, was being taken away, and she didn't understand why. She begged for answers, but Lavona was silent. Her biological parents, Celeste and Morn, were overjoyed to have their daughter back, but Miché felt nothing. They were strangers to her. After she turned 18, Miché made a decision that shocked everyone. She chose to move back in with Michael Solomon, the man who had raised her. He had been cleared of involvement in the kidnapping, and to her, he was still her father. In August 2016, Lavona Solomon was sentenced to 10 years in prison. Despite the betrayal, Miché forgave her. She visited her regularly, clinging to the only mother she had ever known. The girl once known as Zephanie Nurse decided to keep the name Miché Solomon. In 2019, she shared her story in her book, Zephanie, Two Mothers, One Daughter, an astonishing true story, dedicated to both of the women who had shaped her life. On August 18, 2023, Lavona Solomon was released on parole. Miché's life had been rewritten by a crime committed before she could even understand it. But in the end, the truth was revealed, all because of a selfie.